I decided while I'm at it, why not do swatches of my new foundation. So the one I was most excited about was this Urban Decay Stay Naked in the shade 70 CB. Oh, and I did look up about this packaging. Well, I looked at other pictures, and I guess it's supposed to look like this. I don't know. I don't like this because it's not one solid bottle. You can actually get your nail in between there and here. So it's just like this weird extra layer that doesn't go all the way around. I don't like that, but whatever. That's not what this is about. So this is the shade 70 CB, and I got this because it has a plum undertone. I don't know, I think it, well, I can't see really too well without my glasses, but from what I can tell color-wise, it looks like it's darker than here and lighter than here, so it's like a good transition-y color, maybe? Like to blend everything together. I'm not sure. Yesterday I'd swatched it on my hand and it looked way, way too light, but my hand is, you know, a little bit darker. I mean, it's like more like the darkest parts of my face. And then also this did darken a little bit after I let it sit on my hand. I don't know. I think that'll probably be a good match. I was gonna try it out this morning and do a wear test, but then I realized that I hadn't really swatched on my face and I was running late on time, and if it was like a really bad color match, I did not want to be stuck wearing it all day. So I did not try it this morning, but there we go. Swatch for that. And this is the Revolution Conceal and Define. This is the shade F14.5. I'll actually swatch my old one on there too. This is F14.5. This has an olive undertone. And then I also got 16.5 that has an olive undertone. I just want to see how those compare. So this is bright. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say it's 14.5. But that's 14.5. And we'll see if it darkens. But right now I think this is just going to be like a highlight. Which is totally actually why I was thinking it was okay for me to buy, you know, different shades, because when I use concealer to highlight, it's just because it's lighter. I don't actually need concealer there, because when I use concealer, if that makes sense. So for highlighting purposes, this would probably be fine if it ends up being like a tolerable color. So this is the one I normally use. This is F15. This one, I can't remember if this one says it has the red undertone or the cool undertone. I think it says red. I think 14 was cool. So that is the color I normally wear. But it's a bit redder than it probably needs to be for my skin, so that's why I want to try an olive and see if that would work. And then this is 16.5, which is also an olive undertone. But it's the next shade after this one for olives. There's no in between. I'm turning this way so the light is actually hitting my face, because I'm not sure how well that one works. So I was thinking I might be an olive undertone, because I know I can do some blue undertones, and then this one is just plum, so that's like a blue undertone too. It's just like blue and red. So this is plum, which is blue and red. This is olive, which is, you know, green, blue, and yellow, and same with that one. So I think I do need to find more blue-based, which is hard because usually they think if you're blue-based, you're either really, really, really light or really, really, really dark. And I'm just dark. But yeah, I think this would be a good, this works as a decent match. I'll also do that one as a wear test at some point. This is, I think, going to be a highlight. I was waiting to see it I was waiting to see it dry down. And this one I can't actually tell. I think, yeah, it's light, but I can't tell if it's also too yellow, if maybe the deal is with that one. I mean, it's very possible this is a different olive undertone. Like this might be like a warm yellow, and that warm olive, and that might be a cool olive, or vice versa. Because just it looks off. Oh, and speaking of olive, The Juvia's Place shade Angola, which is 140, is also something I've been wearing lately. Let's see, I'll use a clean finger. This has an olive undertone. I think this one says it's warm olive. And, you know, it's subjective when people say something's warm or not. So let's see. Well, I'll just put it on this side. So that's what that one looks like. And that's why I was thinking, well, since this looked all right, I'll try out some other olives. Remember, olive, red olive, plum olive. But yeah, as this one dries down, that's a good color. And even though this one is different from that one, I think that one's a good tolerable color too. And that's definitely just like a highlight shade. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna see how this one looks on my chest, since my chest is lighter. Yeah, considering how light my chest is, like especially even up here, and it looks a little funky, I think it's just a different type of olive undertone. I think it's just too bright. I think there's too much yellow in it. I don't think it's too light. I think it's just too yellow. Or orange, which it shouldn't be orange. It's supposed to be olive, but you know, as you can see, I sit in my car, so this side's a little bit deeper. And then, you know, I'm usually down like this in my car with my phones. That's why this is lighter than this. So that's why I want a cross and a big long sweep. Okay, so this was the 14.5, which is the lighter olive shade. The deeper olive shade, which is the 16.5. Let's see. Okay, so that one I swiped, it was right here. That was the Urban Decay. And then we got that one. So I'll just do it, I guess, right in the middle. And see, that one's like significantly darker than my chest, but my chest is significantly lighter than my face. I don't know, I really feel like this is the color I would be if everything was all one color. And the Urban Decay one, I don't know. Let's put a little bit more on. Okay, so this is where I put the Urban Decay one. I'll put just more. So I would consider that a good match. I mean, it's just a little bit deeper than my chest and just a little bit lighter than my face. Undertone looks good. I think. So most likely I'll be doing a wear test with the Urban Decay tomorrow. Or maybe even this olive one. I think I like both of those. And that one. When I do a wear test on this shade, the 16.5, I'll also use this to highlight that 14.5, and we'll see what happens. See if there's anything else I didn't swatch on my face yesterday. Oh yeah, there was these lipsticks that I got. This was the one that came free with purchase from Revolution. And this is the one that came free with purchase from NYX. And this is the strobe highlighter that I got from Revolution. That looked really ashy on my hand. But I'm hoping it doesn't look like that on my face. Oh, that gives a lot of kickback already. I mean, I don't know if you can see that there. Actually, with the brush, it's not that bad. Maybe it was, or I'm trying to figure out if it was because of the brush or because I put it on my face. I might actually do a wear test on this too, because I wonder if this is one of those ones that I would put on before I spray my rose water, and then spray my rose water, and that would just like soften it out a little bit so it doesn't look ashy. I mean, the color is very subtle, but I also can see just like a little ghosty. I don't know. I hope it works out. And this is the free one I got. This is the Ultra Strobe Balm in the shade Euphoria. This one was Moon Glow Lights. That's the shade name for that. So This is that strobe balm. I used to always use cream and liquid highlighters. I don't know why I stopped. See, like that's, doesn't look ashy on me, and it's much lighter. So this is the one I purchased thinking I wanted it. And this is the one I got as a free gift. And I think this one's actually better for me. We'll see. Yeah, that one's just more subtle and... Oh, nice. Okay, this is the Revolution Bullet Lipstick. I don't remember what type of bullet lipstick, but this is in the shade Diamond Life. Which, God, that looks gorgeous. Let's see here. And this is with no lip balm, or no lip primer and no lip liner. It's a very pretty color. Smells a little powdery flowery. Like not strong, not bad, but just definitely a little bit of a smell there, and it's not the type of smell I would expect from a lip product. I think it'd be like more of a face powder smell or lotion, but so I do like that. Maybe I'll wear that tomorrow. Put that up there. And now we're gonna try this is the NYX Lingerie Push-Up in the shade Exotic, which was also a free gift because it looks lighter than something I would normally buy, but I figured let's try it out. Okay, on its own, that does nothing for me. Plus, it's kind of matte. And it's tingly and cool. It smells like icy hot. It doesn't hurt or anything, it just feels cool. But I want to try it with a lip liner. Okay, this is the Clean Color Lip Liner in the shade Cafe. Okay, so usually with a lighter color, actually with most lipsticks, doesn't matter what it is, I always line my lips with something darker. So let's see how this looks with that. No. It is just too pastel-y for me. It's like I've worn lighter colors that weren't this chalky looking on me. This, I don't know, I think it looks chalky. And then I also don't like matte lip things. I think it makes me look crusty. See if it can be saved with some lip gloss. This is by Butter London in the shade Sparkling Green. No, I really just don't. I think it's just like a milky, chalky color on me. I don't like it. I'm trying to figure out if it's something I even would like to keep around, if I could mix it with something else. But I don't know. I mean, of course, I don't regret it because it was a free gift, but I think it's also the shade. It's like orangey, and I don't like orangey things on my face. Okay, so I think that was it. Just gonna get this stuff off my face. Just my grapeseed oil. And tomorrow I will try out one of the new foundations, either the Urban Decay or the Revolution. And I'll probably try that darker lipstick that I got from Revolution. And then I'm trying to figure out if I want to risk it with this highlight. But this strobe balm highlight, I like. I guess we'll just wait and see. Bye.